Just need to work on these a little bit. Maybe today. I think I have time. Oh, we'll see. See how fast I get done with dailies and stuff. It is a little late. It's raining, so I might explain the reason why I dropped out. I didn't realize it was raining. This apartment's pretty decently soundproofed, even though I'm right by the fucking window. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna decorate real quick, move this table around. Test. I'm gonna go some containers, maybe. Wouldn't hurt. I think it was pantry. No. It's too high. No. Oh, it was pantry. Hutch. Yeah, Hutch. Yes, it was Hutch. Just mail the other two. Come on, just move out of the way, please. Okay. Decorate. Probably should check towns. Okay, I didn't want to go on the round table, I guess. I'm trying to get it to go on the round table, but he just didn't want to do it. Too many tables. It's probably because of the level. Yeah, it's level comfort 1, something like that. Inside level 1. Too many tables. But I went with tables because it's the highest comfort. That's whatever though. Maybe replace these later with something different. Doesn't need to be tables, just need to be something that has similarly high comfort. Maybe a bunch of side tables or something, or I don't know what I would have equivalent. Probably couches. I think couches have a decent amount of comfort. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so couch might work. Maybe a higher level couch though. I think the fantasy couches are pretty decent. Oh, my walls got undone. I just realized all of my decorations reset. I'll fix that later. It's not a huge deal. I'll replace the decorations some other time. It's not a huge deal. I gotta use this. I think this one has a decent amount of 110, yeah. So that'll be good to replace. I'll use couches probably, or sofas next, instead of all these tables. What's up, Hope? Oh, yeah, leveled up my inside again. Guess I can take this out for him. I do have a fist for him, I just never use it. The counter? No, I use the debuff, the AoE debuff. A counter is actually the least useful thing. More useful than that is the scatter shot, not scatter shot, whatever it's called. I can't fucking remember. Hold up. Parting shot. And agile counter is actually garbage. I guess I could level it up though. What is mine? I guess I'll do that real quick. Skill points. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna use anything else. Anyways. I don't ever see it get used, to be honest, agile counter. I think the other skill has to be like, you have to do the main quest or whatever. 100, 120, one of those quests, or 100. I don't think I've actually seen it used yet, but I did have the passive on it at level 1. No. I don't believe it does, because there's a talent that increases the activation chance. Parting shot has one, and so does agile counter. But it's not really worth it to get either of those, because, well, yeah, this just sucks. This is the better talent to choose there. And of course it's a flip between these two. Just usually what most Celestial Hunters will do is they'll put 1 point into this and then 9 points into this so that they have lethal concentration. I don't give a shit about that. I don't hit with the main, or usually don't hit with the main, so it doesn't really matter to me. Main isn't here for damage. She is just here to debuff. Buff main, that's it. Well, support main. That's essentially the idea. I think I've got it set up right. I think I want to go with the more consistent of that. Jayon, if I need him, and she'll do her stuff. I'll go with that. Jayon's proc is mostly what's important anyways, not really the defense. Alright, do this real quick. Oh, I forgot 18 mileage, it's okay though. Bring in this guy. Let's do 18 mileage. Kill the minnow first. I'm gonna need to use an awakening scroll. I forgot about. It's just Chang'an. No big deal. Actually, let's just go with that. Ooh, dangerous. Nice. Jail's doing 1 mil damage for a hit. That's too bad. Took a little bit long to do that. I'll get it a little bit more sorted out. Splitting between Jaeon and Ninetales is not really that great. It's better just for the mob killing aspect. Still trying to see if it works though, just to kind of be curious. Gotta time the defense debuffs right, or else they run out. Essentially, they'll run out after this turn. So if I don't kill everything within this next upcoming turn, then it's either magic or make sure to defense debuff things right. Basically, it timed out that one time. So even Ninetales with all that gear, no defense debuff is basically no damage, or almost no decent amount of damage. If you but you have to wait a ridiculous amount of turns, and I'm not going to use a window for just that. Oh shit! I forgot to just fuck that up completely. Thinking about fucking window. Don't bring up abstract things to me. She has to wait 6 turns to fucking, or 4 turns or whatever the fuck to fucking make that even viable. And I don't feel like waiting 4 or 5 turns for it. But yes, you can definitely make it to where window basically AoEs the orbs, and then the orbs die, and then the next turn they essentially just wipe the rest with Storm. So that's certainly possible. It's like a one. I think LH did it. It's like a 6 turns total. You have to time it, and then basically AoE these, and then the next turn everything dies. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a defense debuff build, which is completely different. Relying on physical damage for certain things, a little bit of magic here and there. Trying to use more mercs than trying to use one merc or one main or whatever. just a different method. Is it better? No. It's obviously slower. Gotta remember to do 9 cells honestly first. Her AoE kind of helps with damage a little bit. Really, I feel like that was long enough to fucking wait. Come on, game. Okay, yeah, fuck me. There we go. Jesus. A little faster today. I think my fastest with this main has been 9 minutes, but I'm trying to get it down a little further. It'll be 10 minutes finally. 10 minutes. I think yesterday was 12, 11 or 12. This will be 10. A lot of tanky mobs in this one. Jaeon's not doing too bad though. Surprisingly. It's actually doing really well. Didn't even notice that mob there. I'm blind as shit. Alright. Not too bad. Obviously not as fast as a spear main or a whip main or window, but whatever. Oh, I don't know. I think window would probably, you can't really do like a 4 or 5 minute run with window. If at best maybe 9 or 8, because you have to wait so many turns. There's just all that passing. It's an extensive amount of time. But yes, it definitely, that AoE can wipe things for sure. Ridiculous. Powerful as shit. On EU, the damage is even more because EU has magic gems. They have the powerful as shit bracelets. These, so plus 10 of these basically. So it gets even worse there. I think I'm just gonna keep I think I'll stick with Jaeon using the plus 10 from now on, because him having the defense ignore on the initial hit is actually a little bit more important. I don't use 9 cells as much on that aspect. Yeah, they're powerful as fuck. Lucky as shit. I'm super jealous, obviously. You already know this, though. Those bracelets are what are, like, I literally want those more than anything. Than any other update. Just give me those bracelets, please. And just the earrings would be just like a bonus, but I'll take the bracelets over the earrings, to be honest. Bracelets are more powerful overall. I think the only thing that earrings would be useful would be maybe like Clown, because that strength boost. It wouldn't even really be useful for Jaeon, because Jaeon can gains more out of the magic damage bonus, probably. Maybe Lich, when he's physical build only. Like, that'd be the only... Like, obviously you want Vivian or Neoaka for Mantle. But, I don't know. I guess I underestimate strength bonuses, though, because the strength bonus might actually be pretty decent. Because usually strength bonus stuff is pretty garbage, but in the case of that particular item, it might not be too bad. I just like seeing Mercs actually being able to damage now with this main. I like the entire form being useful, essentially. The reason why I'm using so much magic, so much characters to attack Ninetales and Jaeon and Lich. Fucking even using Guangmo just for the fucking lulz. Just because I like the idea of it all. What the fuck? Why you do this? That's a fucked up looking thumb though. It's like pointing now. I actually don't know why I have Guangmo in this form. I need to bring in Warlord or shoot, I don't know, anything but Guangmo right now. Why am I defense debuffing? Jesus. I just fucking skip the turn at this point. Obviously Ninetales is OP. If I brought in Guan Yu, I don't have him, but no. That was not me. It's probably just somebody else sharing it with the Twitch community. I'm just randomly mutating that little guy around. I think it's Guangmo's debuff that allows this to be a little bit more powerful. Maybe. Maybe. I doubt anybody here has that, but it's always nice to just throw that out there. That thing is super rare. Some guy was like, 3 trill, and I was like, no. That's way too expensive. It is pretty expensive to make the Mark 8, basically the purification set stuff. Super annoying set. Oh no, it's all good. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too long anyways. Just doing the dailies like usual. Just a Wednesday. Best invasion for today was Chang'an, which is absolute garbage. It's the second Indy for the day. Still gotta get a persuasion out of the way. Go ahead and swap these over. Actually, yeah, no, go ahead and swap these over. As you can see, I regularly swap accessories over, whether it's EXP or the AoE or Mercs are always going to have the Vivians to kind of have as just there. But then the Neoaka gets switched in whenever I need more higher procs. Probably just keep what they have on. Maybe. No, she needs her charm. I'm gonna take this off. Take this. I'll keep that on because he's about to do Azzy, so he'll do a little bit more damage that way. The rest of these can be tossed in there. What my buff looking like? 12 minutes on 18 mileage. Okay, that's not bad. I'll just get to the right side first, knock out everything quickly. Probably skip the boss just to try to knock out all the mobs. Right side is always the tankier side in here, specifically because of the weird looking long stretched out arm looking mobs. I don't even know what the fuck they are. Mobs from here, all mutated looking. These are not the same. So the flying ones are obviously the frailest, the ones with the least HP, and then the Nasumbas. Nasumbas are like the second tankiest of the mobs. Then I'll show them eventually. Jesus, 7 hours. Oh my god, I would fucking shoot myself. Yeah, these guys, gatekeepers. These guys are tanky. The tankiest of the groups. Guess it's okay with the firecracker. Without the firecracker. Oh, it is with the firecracker. That's. Oh, you know what? Because I'm using the wrong fucking firecracker. Well, it seems to work. It seemed to work just fine, but I'll go ahead and just to be safe. I was using the workload firecracker. Good thing it was only the workload and not the XP or the attack that I was spamming. Workload is. Well, you never really use it, so. Never really need it that badly. I mean, not saying workload is bad, but EXP is actually more effective usually than workload, and then workload is just a little bit of extra bonus. The more EXP you get from fights, the more workload you're doing. What's up? Ah, reminds me I need to get Goddess Key today, before I forget. I think that's it on his tanky ass. Oh, AT marks still lasts for another 6 minutes. Good stuff. Oops. Not that having him is bad, just it's, whatever. Actually, I think this thing has a really low amount of magic defense, so maybe. When it turns out it's better to have Guangma than Warlord. Oh my god. That would be some funny shit. Because he adds in defense negative. I'll take a little bit longer. More last probably. Definitely would have been better. But I'm just playing around with it. should be it. I think by the time AOD comes around, I should have like 85. Oh, tomorrow, no, probably 80, 83. Yeah. Ugh, probably 83. Forget that Friday is a skip, so Friday will actually be holding off on doing anything. Maybe get Coliseum League later. Oh shoot, I'll be right back. Got something I gotta pick up. Alright, I'm back. No way, huh? I think we're just gonna cancel it. She ain't gonna show up anyways. Guess I gotta do trials today. I do Karma Coin. Karma Coin with the adjusted currency value. Not the last time I did it, at least. Let's see. Ah. The Karma Coin's a good deal. Better than most of the options. I usually save like 30-40% of Karma Coin. About 30, yeah, 30%. Meanwhile, Indos, it costs them like $5 to $6 for every $10. It's fucking insane. They got the real deal. Alright. Wish I had that rate. Jesus. These procs. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That would be absolute nightmare. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people would resort to that. Have instantly like 20 mil might from so many abyssal fucking 1Ks. It'd be super easy to cheese that, to be honest, if there was regional pricing. So fucking easy. Yeah, or that shit too. Yeah. Just for the just for the fuck of it, buy all that Atlas, and then Atlas, all of these, all of these the +10, have like a full set of +10, +10, with Abyssal Rest. Oh my god, that'd be retarded. For melee at least, it'd be retarded. Because melee benefits the most out of that, I think. Yeah. Melee and range, for the most part. Range actually gets a decent benefit out of it too. I think range gets more vitality with the gloves, I believe. Same dexterity, I think, but more vitality. I don't have. Oh, I guess I have the +7 gloves. Those are hard as heck to enhance and expensive as fuck. Anyways. Just do all the trials. I've seen that before. 2 Gigases. Never mind. I thought he was like saying like he was queuing up for AOA, but he he got into a fight with somebody that had 2 Gigases. I've seen that quite a few times actually. People always finding some sort of workaround or some cheat for shit. And that actually works because none of it's like passives or damage over time, so the Gigas would be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Well, I guess the passive, okay, it does have a passive, but that doesn't really matter in the end. 2 cannons buff each other. Fuck. OP as fuck. Probably like window with retribution and like, yeah, maybe like tossing Bard with some vamp bullshit too. Probably just 2 gigs is good enough. Window with retribution though, all that combo count. Yeah, it'd be disgusting. I wish Retribution was more powerful, like the actual Retribution spell. I imagine if it does go to level 200, then the defense debuff on it's decent, but at max probably like 5k or 4k or something, because the max used to be like 3k, I think. Yeah, 3k for 140. If it maxes out at 200, then potentially somewhere around 5 or 6k, which is still, I guess it's alright, it's not bad. It's still like decent with like melee combo. Not melee, but physical damage combo. I guess it'd be interesting to like see in certain things, but I don't know. I just wish it was useful like Elementalist's debuff. I guess that being like 10k or 12k would be too powerful and would make Elementalist kind of useless in that regard. I mean, you could still stack them, so I guess there's that. I don't like using Elementalist in OT17 to do that whole, since it's melee only. If it was any mob, then I'd be okay with it. Just personal preference. Yeah, no, that's a great debuff. It's just melee only, so yeah. I guess that's what would make it more powerful. Like Retribution. I think Retribution at like 8k would be good. At least 8k, maybe somewhere between 7 and 9k. Like instead of being 3k at 140, like 6k at 140, and at 200, 8 or 9, maybe. And that would require so much magic bonuses. So I think it'd be fair to have it decently, like almost double what it is right now. That way it's not more powerful than most debuff AoEs, but still decent. And I would actually consider having Window with that, because I like having mercs that have multiple purposes. Like Longbow is literally just one thing, so it's just like I guess he's both magic and defense, so magic debuff and defense debuff. I think Windows is also, I have to look back at it, but I thought I think it's attack. I think that's what it is. Retribution is maybe attack and defense, but it's not like very much attack. I think it was like 1k negative attack and 3k negative defense. I just can't remember what exactly the stats were, and that was before it got buffed, if it did get buffed at all in that regard. I don't think it actually got buffed. I think it just max leveled, and that was it. So it's the same as it was, just higher max level, from what I've heard. That could be inaccurate. Guess I should have my ult in here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll bring my ult in here. Better late than never. Oh god. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess I got the end key. Nice. I need to log in my ult anyways. There's the client. Client took forever to load. Let's see. Both keys, nice. I think we can take off Jaeon's stuff now. There's no real reason for him to have any of that on anymore. I think he made me assistant commander, so I can invite my ult, and then probably will populate into the actual party. Hey, there we go. Good stuff sold. Oh, there's a Mama there. Remember when this used to be like the main dungeon that everybody ran back in like 2014? It's like, you doing trials? Doing trials? It was the mausoleum of that fucking day. Well, I guess mausoleum's not even that popular anymore. So it was the Starstone Indies, the 155, 160th of that day. Mausoleums still kind of ran, but not as often. It's not bad, it's just meh. Very little out of it. Oh wait. Alright. No vaults. Oh yay, Coliseum League. Oh, got another party. Withdraw. Probably want to take out Guang now. Probably look up weapons here in a minute. Yeah, exactly. Fucking annoying as shit. Re-gearing. Because I am not about to buy a whole set of gear for mercs I switch in and out. Just not. So yeah, I agree. If only mercs have loadouts. Or like an option where if they're the same, like almost basically the same class, at least the same like melee, whatnot, she can like swap over gear to the other merc. And just make it to where only the rings and all the melee stuff transfers over. You can make it to where the weapon and the shield or whatever, or these 3 slots don't work for transfer, but the rest of it does for same class mercs. And then cannon, of course, would just get cucked because they have different accessories, so get fucked. Anyways, let's see. Probably try this build like that. Like so. That'll do. Actually, I think Jaeon has a decent little slap, so I might switch. Yeah, no, keep it like that. That's probably good. Jaeon can definitely decently slap. Probably switch these two. Yeah. Maybe? I think this is fine, actually. Center would probably be focused, so if I put it right there, then this side would probably be focused, because it's kind of hard balancing the two. I don't know, it's just Coliseum League. I don't think it really matters. Sometimes I run into little tryhards, though. Fucking V-Mage and C-League, OP as shit. And Jess fucking just slaps with the one row. Get fucked. I mean, I don't know. Profit's one thing, but like just screwing people over, because they're eventually gonna know that if they got completely screwed over in that judgment fist whatever deal. I'd rather not do that, because that fucks with your credibility. So I don't know if I'd wanna do it that far out. 200 bill or 300 bills maybe okay, but anything higher than that's kind of asshole-ish and sketchy and just hurts your credibility. Confucianos, whatever the fuck his name is. Confusion. Us. Supposed to be Confucius, but not. Man, New York is fucking ridiculous. That one's Maine being the high surprises me actually. Hawaii is kind of expected. I think it's just not a battle. Yeah, I think it's just not a battle. Maybe not. Yeah, no, he's not a battle for sure. Absolutely. Because he didn't use the right counter there. Didn't try to hurt anybody else. Do what would have made more sense there. The Arthur proc hurts like shit though. Arthur, the proc from Arthur in Sea League is just fucking retarded. That alone probably did half the damage. And the hip over there was fucking dying. Combination of cross attacks and whatnot. Alright. There's really nobody in. Okay. That's sad. Fucking goddamn New York. Property tax, 4th highest. General tax, general sales tax, 7th highest. Income tax, the highest. Income per capita, 3rd highest. Taxes paid as percent of income, fucking 13.8, whatever, 14%. That's fucking crazy. I'm kind of like on the fence about like states having like a whole lot of power because it turns from like the federal doesn't have enough power or the federal's too powerful to really the states. It's like up to the states on, because that shit is just so sketchy sometimes. Because it goes from like literally one government to 50 governments, so it's just wishy-washy. I don't know. I think it's flawed. Even if it gives more power to the states, it's fucking wishy-washy. And you end up with shit like that, where New York is fucking ridiculous, and literally ass fucking its citizens. just sketchy. Oh, more of these stupid things, and then we'll probably do. Hey, little guy. So small I could barely even. There we go. Yeah. Relying on taxes for a whole lot of things is just a flawed concept. I think that's the reason why countries do so much better with taxes in general, is because it's all consolidated. It's like one tax bracket or one set rule for that, and it all gets consolidated at the same place. Same people that are developing the laws, they all, okay, cool, put it here, divide it this way. I think that's one of the main reasons why public schools are so fucked. Yeah, education's so fucked, and medical's so fucked. Like, it's split too much. You got fragmented, so many different fragmented laws and policies. Just, it was a cool idea. Honestly, it was a great idea, but it doesn't fucking work. And we're seeing a lot of that with education just fucking falling apart. Medical being absolutely, like, I don't think this whole like state thing works with capitalism. Capitalism's just like way too greedy as shit. If it was like maybe an entire, like, it was like maybe like 4 sections of the country was divided, and maybe a little bit, I don't know, but not 50 fucking states. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just flawed as shit. Yeah. I get the pride though, in like certain states, like Texas is huge about the pride of that state and its capability to do things on its own for the most part. It's just, I don't know. You get the problem is you get like these states that are like super powerful and like really independent, kind of like Texas or kind of like California. No, California is like a mix between independent and heavily dependent upon like water and whatnot on the other states. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fragmented. Doesn't seem to work very well. Probably should teleport to. Probably teleported to. There we go. Good. Fucking is illegal to keep an account. Fuck. Some people. Fuck. Some people. He's gonna go with the gun. Nice.
Well, it's clear that it must begin exploration of the third dimension. It's dynamic, unbreakable. This knowledge,
Oh should have done. Yeah, I should have done the debuff. Now it's gonna focus the back. I already fucked this up. Blazing Earth. Fuck it, love it. Alright, I'm just gonna spike his main. Fuck it. Yeah, that's not gonna save you. You've already pissed me off. Oh, okay, I guess he'll do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Holy guard. Yee boy. Okay, maybe he's good.
And now we have constructed a sophisticated apparatus. For the first time, these patterns represent atomic powerful impulse. It's not a
Nice dodge. What the fuck? Okay. This game's bullshit. Just Blazing Earth to win. Fucking bullshit. He's got enough control to be like, I guess, whatever. It's fucking dope. I fucked up with not killing Monk early enough, I guess. That might be fun. Fine. Maybe. That's fucking dumb. Fucking die. Mm. Oh, that person's probably trying to report somebody. That's funny. The conversation on Discord. Alright. Yeah, Holy Guard and what was that? Empress Blessing. Still OP as shit. And see, they can't use magic. Yeah, get fucked, I guess. That was the problem. And not killing Monk fast enough. That was my biggest regret. Should have focused him from the beginning. Let's see. Hashimoto, disable.
You can't stop the storm. Watch my heart go to waste. I've loved and I've lost. You invest so much of yourself. Sometimes it's hard to just let it be. 'Cause when the lines are blurry, our love gets greedy. And I look at the mess we made. We always needed more. And now my heart weighs heavy. I lose my autonomy. 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 'Cause when you fall
Jesus. Alright, I'm getting observations. It's okay, not that much experience anyways. See if I can get an AOA match, I guess. probably call it a night. Great. I would find the one guy that doesn't accept. Or accepts at the last second. What you want to bet? Accepts the last second. Oh, okay. Oh, just failed. Alright. AFK. Nice. You're gonna get a decent amount of judgment boxes from here too. I'll hold on to this jackpot for a little bit longer. Trying to get each of these to about like 200, 300 maybe, and then jackpot it. And probably get like 12 or more K out of it. I think 300 next. Phoenix is like 8K minimum or 6K minimum. Can't remember. Alright, see ya. Whew. Alright. I really want to do Dark Abyss. This is basically almost done. I was thinking about doing Honey Jar, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I got some food waiting on me, so maybe I go ahead and get off for the night. Could run Honey Jar, but it's not a huge benefit. Probably should look at prices on these guys. Still better to get the Cerberus. Oh. Crazy. It's crazy that that's the case. Wait, why is that not equipped? That was a weird, just randomly unequipped stone. Okay. I must have like accidentally right-clicked and unequipped it. That's weird. I'm sure there's probably another one of these that is just randomly unequipped. They're all. They need to make like a new inventory for that shit. That shit's annoying to deal with. Well, that's what's Atlas looking like right now. Try. See if it goes up that high. Or actually, what Atlas, what fragments are at? Actually, quite cheap. No, relatively cheap. Alright. Let's use. These are actually kind of cheap. Anything 95 and below, to be honest, is pretty cheap. Somebody is really trying to make the money right there. Nice. Shit goes all the way up to probably like 107-ish, 106-ish, somewhere around here. Technically, I'll buy out a few of them. Fuck whoever this guy is, though. Alright. Can't fucking spell Pegasus from... There we go. Let's see. Lance. Ooh, there we go. Nice. 40 bill. Pegasus Lance. Okay, that's cheaper. What's this instrument? Maybe there's somebody that's listed stuff for cheaper. Well, that might just be a one-off. 40 bill instruments. So I got the sword, shield. What's shield at? Ranging from hella expensive to 44. Okay, it's been around 44 for the last week or so. This is good. Oh, somebody bought the 55 bill or 45 bill Pegasus wood. I think 40 bill. 40 or 35 is probably a fair price for a lot of these. Getting it from here at least. Okay. Pegasus bow. 60. Sword. 40. I think there was one for cheaper. Pegasus axe. 30. I think that's the cheapest one I'll come across. Yeah, that's about as cheap as that'll get. I'll buy that. That's what I'm looking for, is like 30, 35. Axes are usually pretty cheap, so that's a fair price. I could probably find it for much cheaper, like 25 or 20, but I'm too lazy to actually go across servers and shit, so this is the most I'll do. Just look at market every day, and over time grab a few Pegasus here and there. I'm missing out on probably potentially like saving myself 50, 40 something bill, but it's okay. As long as I'm buying these for as cheap as I get them from here, at least. Not too bad. I think that's gonna be the only thing I'll find today. So far, that's 4 Pegasus items, weapons. comparatively, the Pegasus set compared to the Dark Pegasus set in expense is not too bad. And specifically, since I have so many melee, it helps a little bit more. And min attack. Min attack's more important than max attack. There's a reason why I'm focusing on Pegasus so much. In terms of importance, these weapon sets. So this one's the most important, and then this one would be the next most important, Twilight, because that min attacks power 2k is pretty powerful. These are really expensive. I don't know, it's just unrealistic. You might be able to get a few +7s and do something like that, but that's expensive shit. So this is realistic. This is sort of realistic. It's pretty powerful though. I guess if you have, I mean, that's like a good. That's a good 3 trill almost, or less, depending upon if you, probably less. You're like 200 each, minimum 2.8, maybe a little bit lower if you got a good deal on a lot of these. So 2.5 maybe, anywhere ranging from 2.5 to 3 for that. It's a lot of HP. I don't know. Min attack power is like one of the main things I'm looking for from these. They're expensive regardless. This is shit. 100 per is garbage. That's shit because it's fucking unattainable. This is good. This was like, for me it was like 3.5 trill I think to get this set. And it gives like everything good. Min, max, magic damage. Worth the cost. This is just as costly as probably fucking getting something like this, almost. Maybe a little bit more costly, but well worth it versus these. This one's still pretty decent. And the Dark Pegasus. Trying to get a set of this, but this is expensive. It's like double the price, or almost double the price compared to Pegasus weapons. I don't know. I'm going more for weapons for attack power than I care for HP, because HP is just whatever. I want more damage, more min attack power, and that's more important. Let's see. So 4 out of, I think, 11? Yeah. Out of 11. I'll look at Pegasus stats. What did I not look at? Cannon, don't need cannon. Check bow already. Check the orb already. Spear? Was it spear? Lance. I think Lance was actually decently low compared to how much the supply is. I think, yeah, that's what happened. Somebody put a free socket and somebody else put one a little bit below that. I wonder if I should buy that or wait. Maybe somebody will take the bait on that one. Obviously I'm looking for a premium on the cheapness. Like, this Pegasus shield is 44, I'm obviously looking for like 35 or 30 as a preference. Same with the Lance. Lance is 40, I'm looking for 20 or 30, yeah, 25 or 30. So like 30-40% off of what the market's selling for. A lot of these Pegasus sell for 25, like sword sells for 25, cannon sells for 25, gun probably sells for 25. Not always, but every once in a while somebody will drop it in there, which means that somebody's, there's a 30 right there, 31, which means that somebody's willing to sell as low as 25 or 20. There's always somebody that's willing to sell low enough. And this is just for collection, so it doesn't really matter about the fucking socket. Socket don't give a shit about that. Dark Crisis. I think I already got a sword. I need to see orb. That's actually pretty nice. 58 bill for Dark Crisis orb. Wait on that one. Gloves. Whip. Oh, that orb's actually pretty cheap. I'm surprised I saw that. Probably the cheapest I could find it would be like 50 bill. A lot of these Dark Pegasus are like between 40, 50 to 100. It's just a weird fucking price range because they're either so rare or just nobody cares. I don't know, it's just a weird price range. 70. I think 70 is usually the price for a lot of these that are still on the market. Obviously, they're not really worth that, but there's a reason why that 58 is kind of nice comparatively. All these are listed. 70. Power Saw. Dark Crisis Power Saw. Looking at that. Whoa. Price. It's probably like offer. I'm gonna be like, no. Word for word. Let's see. Lance. 75. Can't remember what I have for 60 bill. That's not too bad. Could be better, but it's about the same I'll be getting out of Never is fucking like, oh, 650 is cheap. I'm like, no, dude, that's like literally the price. Let's see. Gun. Okay, that's what I need is gun. 75. It's actually not too bad. That orb though, that orb's a pretty decent price. Somebody's going through a lot of Dark Pegasus and just selling them. Where's the air rifle? 64. It's not too bad. Could be better though. I'd like 55 or. Let me try to negotiate this guy down. Doesn't really matter about the socket, so there's no point in me asking what the socket is. Let's see if he bites. Oh, if he takes 50. Of course he's gonna take 50 though. Okay. He's like, easy. I don't know how to take it. 50 bill's not bad. I can resell any Dark Pegasus 50 people off. Or just fucking dismantle it and be able to be done with it. I just need plus 10 Dark Pegasus, so I don't give a shit. It's actually kind of decent. I wasn't expecting that trade to work out. I was expecting him to be like offer, and then be like he'd be like 70 bill, and he'd be like, no, fuck off. And then that, so basically end like that. Yeah, okay, that's bad. I'm sure he's probably struggling trying to sell that. I imagine you could sell that through the fucking market though, to be honest. Oh, go ahead and trade. Come on, dude. It's not like I'm gonna fucking steal your saw. Thanks. That's not too bad. Like, could have definitely been more ripped off than that from somebody else. Ugh, I can sell it back if I ever want to for like 55 probably. Alright. Plenty of these get sold, like that orb, that 58 bill orb is gonna probably sell, to be honest. Let me try. Actually, shield, fist. See if anybody PMs me. Those are the hardest ones to find. Shield or Fist, those are always the hardest. Fist is like ultimately the hardest. Shield and Orb are harder on their own. Let's get that set done. Was it Pegasus Lance I was looking at? That was 40? Yeah, I need that to be lower. Preferably like 35 would be okay. 30 would be just right, and I'd buy it instantly. Dark Pegasus Orb. That was like 55. I'd probably be like, ugh, and just buy it and say fuck it. It's high enough for me to be like, nah, hold off. I think it'll still stick around for like 2 days or so. Somebody's gonna eventually buy that. It's just one of those things that's too low. High enough to be like to question it, to second guess it. Low enough to be like it's gonna eventually get bought. Just a matter of time. Most of these, if these are like listed for 50 or 55 bill, they'll eventually get bought. Except for swords. Swords are so common. These are probably like 45 bill or some shit. Oh no, okay. Even these get bought up eventually. Okay. I think 50, like the 50 price range for any of these is usually low enough to eventually get bought. It's the other one that I got super easily. I think it was Cannon. This one was pretty easy to get. Yeah, there we go. See, there's a 50 right there. That's only been there for so long. Pretty sure I have a Cannon already. Yeah, Cannon's super easy to get. I think I've got the last Cannon for like 40, 48 or something like that. I think that's the cheapest one. He's usually the Cannon. I don't know why, it just is. Cannons are shit. Only good Cannon is, well, actually, I guess there's two good Cannons. Gigas and Grim, but really Grim. Gigas is kind of okay. BSS is that high? Let's go. That's surprising. It's gone back up in price. Oh wow, yeah, it's really gone up in price. So sad. The rest is pretty easy to find. It's those three that are the hardest. I mean, this guy knows. He made them. I think the Fist or the Orb was like the last thing that he got. Pretty sure he bought the Orb for like super high actually. Because I remember the conversation of like 65 or 70, and I was like, really? Okay. But this guy kind of just says YOLO sometimes when he buys things. Straight up in low chat. Let's see. Actually surprising to see Bright Shadow Spirit that high again. Maybe I'll sell mine. I still got one. I don't want to buy too many Dark Pegasus because then it'll be really hard to sell if I have like half the set and he wants to sell me the whole set. 650 bill is a consideration, but I don't know if I really want to do that. He sells things for super high. I'd probably get a better deal if I just was patient and waited for each 50 bill deal. Because 50 bill is just right for a lot of them. It's not the lowest you can get them for. I mean, you can definitely get a Dark Pegasus for like 40, 45 if you wait long enough. No, I'm not gonna fucking bite the bullet for that shit. It's not fucking worth it. Wow. Yeah, that guy knows. That's what they used to be, around that price range. Actually, I believe last week that's what the price range was. It was the 190. Alright. Oh. I don't think he has anything extra to say. It's useful. 69, so... What was the power saws at? Yeah, these are the ones that are super. I haven't seen actually any power saws in the market recently, so any decently low priced ones, so I think I'm okay. Probably could have gotten a better deal, but 50's okay. Good enough. I mean, that's honestly what it is, really. There may be like one special case of a staff probably that stays decently high because staff mercs and mains are usually pretty decent. Well, specifically staff mains. But that's like a very rare case, and even then, I don't think they'd be that high. Probably just barely 55 or 50 at best. But definitely Fist would be the most expensive just because of how rare it is to get a decent plus. He's right, I could try to robo, but fuck that noise. These things are way too expensive to even try that bullshit. I'm not about to waste my time on that. And you have to have like enough Dark Pegasus boxes. 600 is enough to make me maybe make something, but it'd be pretty cheap though. I think I mean, when they were half this price, they were probably really worth it to make, and I probably should have bought a whole bunch of like 17, 16 bill each, or not bill, 17, 16 mil each, and that would have been the way to do it, to make a lot of Dark Pegasus for super cheap. And that's probably what that guy did, was he probably made it for like only 30 bill or 40 bill, maybe less if he got really lucky, and just sold it to me for whatever. Because you can make Dark Pegasus for less than 40 bill for sure. But I don't really give a shit about that effort. Probably make an orb, to be honest, for not Pegasus. Probably make a Dark Pegasus orb for much cheaper. That's still too expensive. Maybe. There's also those supply orbs. And shield. Shield would probably be the easiest to work on. Yeah, probably the easiest there. Maybe try that with the Dark Pegasus. It's the only one I think that's worth it. Because what's the price? Yeah, it's decently high. I saw one for 45 bill. Oh, was it? No, that was Pegasus. So this one might be the only one that might be worth trying right now. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I got time to fuck around with this. Let's see what 4 of these makes. And should be good. Give it a shot. I've done this with Twilight. What's the difference? While we're at it, just see if we get 3 socket. Just cause. When you make these type of things, getting a 3 socket is like almost effortless if you have enough trash blanks. I only need like maybe one of these. Nah, it's not worth it past that point. So just get shit out of it. It is pretty hard to get a 3-socket with only so many batches of things. You gotta have like a batch of 20 or 30 to even have a decent chance. Otherwise, it's just gambling. Okay, I don't know. I'm not too concerned about that. It's just 9 of these should be enough to maybe get decently high. What's the... I shouldn't have sold my other equipment boxes. I know I'm gonna need at least like 1,000 of these. Just grab an extra couple. Let's see. Let's see if that's good enough. 790. It'll probably be just enough to get decently high, but I don't know about. This can be like a really long process though. It takes forever. Get enough fails, probably just switch to the +1 and say fuck it. The thing is it's only using one box at a time. I'll skip that one. That's one success. I'm just going all evil. I think I'll just work on getting each of these up to like +4, +5. Make a nice little few jumps. Little staircase over here. Just keep on going that way. Oh, come on, game, just work. Oh, that was Giles I was selling for $2.95. I didn't even realize. Considering the price, and drop it by like 20%. 260 is not too bad. Actually, I wanna. After if this one fails, I'll move on to the +1 or +2. Yep, let's go with the +2. Big ball one. There we go. Nice little jump. $260 would probably be pretty fair. Maybe. I thought it was something like it. Okay, I'm gonna get. I thought it was 305. Probably just keep that one on there. Do it +2. This is where it starts getting stupid. Yeah. Right now I'm using +1s as a sacrifice at this point. Probably made too many +1s. Need to have like a couple of +0s. Probably keep that guy over there as a sacrifice. This one with my luck is probably gonna go up to like +4 though. And +3 jump out of nowhere. Okay, good. Let's try another +2. Let's say +2. +3. Okay. Cool. So I'll go through another +0s. Okay, nice little +2 jump. Sure. I just hate the fucking process of doing this. I don't mind doing it for like Twilight or whatever, because I know I'm gonna profit out of this, but this shit is like, it's hit or miss on if I even know if I'm gonna make something out of this. Because I haven't done Dark Pegasus at all with Robo. It's not doing too bad. No, keep it at the +2. If it fails, it's whatever. Just wasted 7. Okay, that succeeded. That was lucky. That doesn't happen a lot. Since that one has succeeded, I'll try to see if we go on a little bit of a marathon here. No, okay, no marathon, got it. Just one good one and get fucked on the rest. Those are the +5. No, getting a +5 to +8 would be the most nominal thing, but this process takes 30 minutes to an hour to fucking get, well, probably like 30 minutes, but it takes a while. I've done it several times with Twilight, just not enough with anything else to know if it's worth it. It's +4. Try to see if this other one works. Decent amount of +4s and 5s now. I've barely used like 100 of these boxes, so that's not too bad. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to just go for like getting a decent amount of +4s and 5s and see where I can get from here. If I get decent little jumps, then winning, I guess. Let's try this +3. I feel like it's gonna fail, but check weapon set's fucking garbage. At best, it's like 200 attack for fucking Merc, so it's, I guess it's wide open, so it's kind of okay, but it's just fucking 100 stats, so it's fucking terrible. It's like one of the last set bonuses I even would give a shit about. As cheap as Judgment is, it's not a great set. Probably explains the reason why Judgment is so cheap. It's because it's not one of the good collection sets versus Pegasus or Dark Pegasus. Pegasus actually is a really good collection set, to be honest. Which explains why it's kept a decent price range. explaining the math to this guy. Alright, now we're all plus 2s. This is where it gets expensive again. Ah, fuck, don't do that. Nope, no, we're not doing that. That's expensive. And risky, because I don't even have enough sacrifices to balance that out. Pretty sure a lot of these have been positive. Just keep on waiting on that one. Hoping that one drops to 0, and then I can do something else. Yep, there we go. Let's go move on to the plus 2. I want these to go down so that I can balance it out next few. Okay, if that's another fail, I'll switch to a plus 4 or something. That's 4 fails in a row. Okay, no. It's gonna do back and forth, looks like. This actually might be a pretty good jump for this next one. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Sometimes it'll do like a 1 jump, and if it does a 1 jump, there's a chance it'll do. I mean, there's always a chance it'll do whatever the fuck it wants to do because it's RNG, but commonly I'll notice it'll be fail, 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 and then every once in a while it'll do like a +1, and if it does a +1, there's a chance it'll do a +2 or a +3 right after, because you get enough fails and you get like one that'll succeed. RNG is just all over the place, but sometimes it balances out. I'll just use that now. I'm doing the +1. This, hopefully this goes to +0, and then I can switch to something else. There we go. This is where it gets expensive, the +2s. Going back up and down. Yep, okay. One more. This might go up 1. Back up. Back up to +2. If it does, then I'll probably switch to a +4. Yeah, okay. Let's try +4. See if that gives me a +7 or a +6. This is. There we go. Yep. Alright, cool. All right. So that's 1. It's expensive as fuck to do this. Another +2. I probably could have tried another +4 and gotten a +6. Let's see, that was it +0 to +2? I probably couldn't have got a double jump, but it's risky to do that back to back. So I don't know. Let's try to do that. Correction. I'll take the 80k Twilight over any of that. Justified, but I can't even remember what else. What was that? Guess if you buy in bulk a set, you get a little bit more. That's what I'm fucking explaining. Thank you. Not moving stuff too much. Can't move shit. Oh, fuck, nah, whatever. I'll just leave it. If this is a success, it's a success. So I'll take it. Give me a +5. Thank you. Alright, cool. I'll take that one. See if this is a good one too. Give me a +5 and I'll be happy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Now we're balancing this out. So let me do a few +2s because that was a lot of successes in a while. Alright, got 2 plus 10 weapons. It's gonna take a while to get over weapons. The Twilight takes a minute. It's about minimum 2 trill for either set, so it just takes forever. We're at 500. 500 is not too bad for the range of things I've done. So I've used like 300 boxes. It's not too bad. Let's try plus 4. Maybe we'll get a nice plus 5 or plus 6. I'll be happy with that. There we go, plus 6. I'm okay with plus 4s and plus 6. Plus 5 to plus 6 is where it hurts a lot. Because it's just a 1 jump for the expense of however many fucking boxes you use. And you basically use double boxes to get to that point, so it's just like painful. If I'm going to use a plus 5, I want to almost be sure that it's going to be a jump. Minimum 2 jump. If it isn't, it hurts, but at least I tried to make it a minimum 2 jump. In fact, I'm going to move these plus 6s over here so I can kind of give myself a visual of what I'm working on here. Got 3 plus 5s, that means I gotta fucking balance it out at some point. That takes forever. Alright, we'll try plus 4, see what happens. If it's a fail, I'll move on to the plus 5, and if that's a fail, I'll move on to the next one. Let's see if that fucking works. This one's probably gonna be a plus 6. I'm probably gonna be mad, but that's okay. Okay, plus 7. I'm okay with that. Alright, we'll try a few fails and a few successes, and then see if we get that plus 3 back up to plus 5. Or just straight up get a plus... What was that? I think it was a plus 1 or plus 3. Or plus 4, which is a 3 jump, which is what I'm looking for. Like I said, you can get a plus 5 to plus 7, but it was too risky to try that next plus 5, because if I had done that, I would have gotten a plus 5 to plus 8, and that would have been the most desirable outcome. But it's too risky sometimes to do, like going up marathon with that shit. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Nice little plus 2 jump, see what happens with this one. Kind of wasting boxes a little bit, but sort of working out. What is this? What do you want? Go away. Plus 4. See if this fails. If this fails, I'll try a plus 4. See if plus 4 jumps to plus 6. Or just everything just plus 4. God damn it. This is what I was not wanting next game. Now I'm just gonna work on this plus 3, see what happens. Because I don't wanna risk failing a lot of these other ones. Okay. We'll try this plus 4. I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna fail at least another couple of times. Got as a plus 6. Try this next one. I'm gonna do a plus 4. See if that. So I'm okay with going marathon up on plus 4s. Maybe get a decent plus 4 to plus 7. Okay, plus 5. I'll risk this one. Just this one. See, because that was a plus 1 jump. Maybe I get a plus 2 jump. Okay, no, just a plus 6. That hurt, but it's okay. That's plus 7 times 3. Okay, that's plus 2. Plus 3. Try it again. Maybe it either gets a double jump, triple jump, or just straight up dies. Yeah, straight up died. Okay, cool. Plus 4. Maybe this gets a 5 or a 6. I'll be okay with the 6. Yep. Nice. It's a 1 jump, so maybe this will be a good jump too. Well, this will be an actual good jump. Nope. Okay. Let's try this plus 4 again. There we go. Not quite the desired result, but 5. Basically a 5 to a 7 is okay. I'll take that over. What else it could have been? Was that a +2 to 5? Yeah, that was a +2 to 5. God damn. That's still good, I guess. I need another sacrifice. I need another shield. Let's try this 75. There we go. So that's +8, +8. So +9, +9, +6. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. It just straight up jumped. God damn it, with these triple jumps. It's fucking killing me. Okay, let's see if we get 3 triple jumps in a row. Doubt it, but that'd be fucking insane. It's literally 3 triple jumps in a row. I doubt. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's try it. Try it again. It's gonna cuck me. It's probably gonna give me +6. It's the worst result. Yeah, I knew it. So that is +9, +7. I'll just start enchanting these. Grab some enchant stones. Better than using Fury. Fury's too expensive. Yes. God, I hate that it jumped like that. Wish I hadn't done that. Going down to +5 or +5 to +4, and then actually jumps from a plus. I guess it would have been worse if it just went +5, +4, +5, but still, seeing the jump happen afterwards is painful because it was desired for it to go +7 instead. Decided to cut me. So that's, yeah, +9, +7. I'll just keep him at +8 for right now. What's up? That was. Yeah, fucking mark it open. Nope. Oh, yeah, yes. Fuck the sockets. I don't give a shit about sockets. This is basically as expensive as I thought it was going to be. About 30 something bill. Pretty sure it's 3 times a week. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, 3 times a week. Figured. Don't remember it being as good as whatever. Let's see. I mean, I'm trying to get more enchant stones. I'll just grab like 44 or something. Just grab like that. Okay. And yeah, this is awkward. I'm gonna try to grab a few more places. See if there's some shields left. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be like 30, 35 bill. It's probably what it ended up being. Actually, it probably ended up being more, to be honest. I don't know how much gold I started with. If it ended up being more than that, then I'll be mad, but it's whatever. I figured I'd give this a try. If it ended up being not worth it, then whoops. But I guess that's the risk. Yeah, it's turning out to be like 30, maybe 40, yeah, 40. No, let's not do that. Try a +0. +1. +1 in a row. Try not to, fucking Christ, jumping. Stop jumping, please. I need you to like chill and die a few times so I can work off of that. Thank you. Die one more time so I can go to the next one. cool. Just gonna keep on doing the wrong fucking thing. What's up, KGP? Of course it did. Of course it fucking did. God damn it. This thing's just wanting me to waste stones. Or not stones, boxes. Rip. God, it really fucking wants me to waste boxes. God damn it, really? Come on now. Fuck. Fuck off. So it's gonna be a +6 probably. Okay, cool. Try this one. +6, +6, +6. It's gonna fucking be a +6. No? Really? Wow, okay. Fuck off. Fuck me too, yeah? This is probably the worst outcome. I probably did it wrong anyways. Yeah, I could have done that a lot better. Let's try this +3. This is probably gonna be the triple jump, just out of fucking nowhere. Okay, this is getting painful. Where was this lucky fuck? Yeah, that hurt. That's another 10 bill down the drain. I just need this to like succeed a little bit. For the love of just fucking working, please. Shit's painful enough. Okay, there's one. Fucking mark it up now, whatever. It's for collection. I was like, fuck it, we'll give it a try. We'll try to fucking work on roboing this, but it's not fucking worth it. If I was doing it right and balancing it out and actually being patient with this shit, but I'm tired of waiting for this shit. I just want this to work. I don't feel like sitting here all fucking night trying to do this. I'll get one more +1 out. +0, I guess. Maybe try to fucking work this out. +6, okay. Enchant those together. Please don't jump. For the love of everything, just don't fucking jump. I would appreciate it if you just didn't try to fuck me over. I need it to fail a few times so I can go to something else. Oh no, no. I figured I'd try. Well, you can't really just. Yes, but there aren't any up. There's like a 75 bill. Essentially, that's exactly what it's costing me. Not exactly. It's costing me like probably 40 or 50 bill to make this, which is still not bad, but I wanted to get this done with. Like, it's taken me 30 minutes to fucking do this, and I didn't want to fucking take 30 minutes to do this, essentially. I'll get this +4. +4 to +7 maybe? If it does, then I'm gonna be happy. No? Okay, fuck me. That's cool. Let's try that again. It's not enchanted +5s, please. That would make me very pissed if I accidentally did that. Okay, +5, +5, +5. Alright, cool. You're gonna do that to me? Cool. Let me see which one I know this is gonna end up being more. Oh god, okay, that's not gonna happen. Really? What is it with the jumping? Come on now, stop jumping. Alright, this one's probably gonna jump again. +1 to +3. Nope. Okay, cool. Ooh, I don't know if I want to risk it. One more. This one's probably might jump. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try this +5. Give me a good jump. If it goes to +8, I'll be happy. There we go. Fucking took forever. Jesus Christ. Okay. God, I was looking for that and didn't want to fucking give it to me. Fuck. Just fuck this game, seriously. I like Robo. Robo's good, but sometimes it can be a little bit annoying to deal with it not working out exactly as planned. No, I don't have the patience to craft things. Just don't. Okay, there we go. Cool. That cost a total, I think, of like 40 or 50 bill. Probably more towards 50, which is not too bad, I guess. It's probably cheaper than I would have bought it for, to be honest. Does that not count as a... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. Yeah, armor, obviously. That's weird that it counts as armor, but it's part of the weapon collection. Like, what? Yeah, so 4 pieces out of 11. I'll have to double check my numbers, but I'm pretty sure it was like 45. And then these sell for probably whatever back, so I'll probably send these to an ult, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them again. I don't know what he said, but it's probably not important enough to really matter. Send these all to the ult. I don't want to deal with that shit again. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna buy these. Essentially cost me 45 bill to make that. Probably 50 bill at best. So that's just basically like anything else I'll fucking find will be 50 bill or less, other than the fist. Like if I find a +9 fist, then maybe like the +9 fist for like 25 bill or 30 bill, it's maybe worth bothering with making the other +9. But these are like super expensive. So yeah, if I find like a +9 for somewhere cheaper than these, I guess a +9 for like 30 bill would be alright. At least that'd be a start. But I'm sure somebody else would buy that +9 if they saw it, so I wouldn't get it. Is that orb still up? The orb that was selling for 58 bill? Yeah, it's still there. It'll probably stay there for a little bit. 58 bills, like you saw, I made it for like probably 50 bills, so about the same. Let's see, what about Pegasus? Essentially 60 bills like high. Pegasus. Yeah, Pegasus tiers are fucking ridiculous. What's the price for them right now? Fucking stupid. Is that Lance still there? 40 bill Lance. That's still there. It's tempting to get that, but I think I'll wait for like a 35. I already bought the, I think it was the axe that I bought for Pegasus. Obviously I'm looking for all three weapon sets. Well, not all three. The 3 good weapon sets. The one that's shitty is Judgment. Judgment's garbage. It's like 60 or 70 bill each for essentially what you get out of Pegasus. Like Pegasus is like so much better than, because you get Min's better. Yeah, Dark Pegasus looks cool. I agree. Like it looks great, and it's like it's got like that. I don't know. Yeah, it looks good. But Pegasus and Dark Pegasus are both pretty cool looking. Oh, that's way too expensive. So let me go. I haven't checked Breeder and Rings actually in a while. Powerful ring. 15 bill is actually pretty cheap. But relatively. Yeah. I don't need powerful rings anymore, to be honest. I have enough. 2 +6s is good enough to get what I need out of the mercs that I'm using. Anything better will be like +7 or +8 if I can find them. Which is probably the next goal, is to make powerful rings. +7 or +8. Now that I have two +6s. Just get another +6 maybe. These had like decent jumps. It's essentially the same thing as buying. A little higher. Yeah, best would be buy the +2. Even that's expensive for me. 30 bill +2 would be just right. At least that's a good +0 enchant jump. That's like, okay, free. Thanks. And then I'm still looking for Reader and +10 gauntlets and boots for the Reader and set that I have, which is probably never gonna get fulfilled, but I'm gonna be stubborn and try to get it anyways. Let's see if what's necklaces looking like. Oh, Jesus Christ, the +6. The +6 is not worth that much. That's crazy. I think I've sold some +4s and +5s for about that price range, but never have I sold a +6 that high. It might get bought, but it's like a heavy maybe. I doubt it. I think it's gonna crash in price, because if it's too high, I think it goes off a percentage and it'll crash by like, I think a 1% per day, or whatever the range is. So that 439 will become like 420 something before too long, probably within like 3 days. I'll just keep on dropping. It's actually the reason why these sell a lot, is because they keep on dropping in price. So like originally you drop them 40 bill, but really it gets sold for like 34 or 33, because it drops enough times within a week. Yeah. That's okay. Anyways, let me look at Twilight, see if there's any good Twilight deals. I already have a fist. I think I already have a sword. No, I have a gun. That's right. Twilight fist, gun. Swords are too expensive. Whip's probably gonna be like 300 bill too, for stupid reason. 340. Yep. I fucking knew it. Power saw's probably way too expensive. Shield. I like how they're in order, so at least I can go through them pretty easily. First few. Nope. Orb. A decent orb maybe. Nope. It's not too bad. A 180 or 170 would be like great. But I'm sure somebody probably no, that would be like a 170 is like a, because that's a one socket, so that's like not worth the fuck it, whatever the fuck they think they're selling it for. Even if Twilight is going up in price, it's still not worth it. 230 bill for a fucking one socket orb is garbage. Instrument's gonna always be cheap as shit. This is actually not too bad considering the price range I'm looking for Twilight stuff, but instruments are always like some of the cheapest stuff. Instruments and cannons. Where's the cannon at? I'm sure cannon's pretty low too. No? Okay. The lowest is 216. That's surprising actually. Oh, 216, 3 sockets. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I already have the gun. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I bought my gun for like 120 or 130. I actually bought the fist for like, I think was also like 110 or something like that. Like these two +10 Twilights I bought for super cheap. But that was before Twilight prices started going back up. After the Twilight boxes started going up. Twilight boxes go up and +10s also technically go up over time. Yeah, that's why I know staffs. Staffs would be expensive anyways. Let's see Lance. 280. Fuck, that's probably like it's probably got a decent +10 now. That's actually not terrible. I guess 250 would be like an ideal price for that, but with the stones in it. Price is going up because yeah, it's like a combination of that and yeah, that's basically the reason. Yeah, that's not cheap enough. That needs to be like 170 or 180 for me to be even close to buying that. Axes are also pretty cheap. Axes, cannons, instruments. I think that's it. I don't think I checked Parasol. I think I checked Parasol is pretty high because Jessica is really good. Excuse me. Yeah, it's when staff's like the only thing that doesn't have a plus 10 on it. I made a DP shield. It's about the most I'll probably do today. That is actually not too bad. I want that to be lower. I want that to be like 30, 35. I'll fucking buy it. Instruments, I think it was 30, 39, not 39. Still not too bad, but yeah. Shield, I think the shield was 50. I don't know who the fuck's trying to sell shields for that cheap. You know, probably just people got banned and this shit's just chilling in there for forever. Let's see. What? I think this was one of the ones that was super expensive. I don't know. Why? Just why? It's fucking unbelievable prices on those. Like, a few people have got banned, okay, maybe, but Jesus, there's like 8 in there that are all way over the price they need to be. They're not even fucking worth that much. There was one that was selling for like 45 bill the other day. I probably should have picked up. These are super cool. Yeah, it's super cheap. I think I've got a Pegasus cannon for like 24, which I probably could have gotten for 20, but it's okay. 1 or 2 bill here is not that big of a deal. I just want to at least get a decent like that. Instead of that being 60, it should be like 40, and I'll probably buy it. These Pegasus bows are usually pretty expensive for whatever stupid reason. Enough low-level bow mains, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm looking at the helmet. I don't need the helmet. The weapons. I'm ready to look at the axes. 37. Actually, I haven't looked at axes. 30. I'd be okay. Oh, wait, no, I already got an axe. That's right. I picked up an axe for 30. That's exactly what I did. Remember? Parasol? Avalon stream? I only do Avalon on the weekends. I can't make it on the weekdays. Yeah. I'll do it in 2 days. 2 days? 3 days. 3 days. Whenever we have AO day. AO day, like 8 hours earlier than now, I think. Yeah. Or more, because I think we do it at reset plus 4.5 or something like that. Or reset plus 5. It's not Celestial Hunter, it's I mean it is, but it isn't. It's Celestial Hunter dropping the debuff, and then Warlord dropping the debuff, and then Haisha dropping his debuff, and then you smack. Well, I smack like crazy with Lich and Jaeon back to back, and that works out decently. I think I'm gonna try Jaeon as a. I guess no, Lich probably is still better to use as the primary hitter. Either way, they both can do like 2 hits. Yeah, 2 hits each per turn probably, or 1. Depending upon which debuff I'm dropping down, I guess like maybe 3 total hits per turn. Depends on the order of debuffs, because you gotta because this is Hunter's Mark is a duration of 2 turns. Demoralize is a duration of 2 turns. Haisha Modi's Bad Blood is the only thing that's a duration of 3 turns. So that's the only thing that I can kind of wait on and not have to use as much. But this one I'll be using a lot, obviously, normal. And then Hunter's Mark, I'll try to also keep on dropping it to make sure I'm doing the max damage. And of course, making sure these guys have the Jupiter and then the combination of that. But I think I'll probably put this on Lich, but I think I'll keep this on Jaeon, specifically because of the magic damage. Like, this being on Lich isn't really that much of a difference, so I think I'll keep that on Jaeon. I don't think I'm gonna use Lich's Mantle. I'm just gonna use the other skill, the Demon Sickle. Demon Sickle actually like heals him for a lot. Like say for instance the Reflect, hit Merlin when he's Reflect and do like 3 mil, and then the hit after, or not the hit after, but guard, and then have Lich use Demon Sickle and he'll heal back up to like almost full health. And usually that works. Then I don't have to worry about the second turn, him dying or whatever from whatever bullshit. So he's able to essentially get a free hit off with silencing, so it kind of works out. Alright, let's see. I think that's it for today. I think I'm done. Just bullshitting, looking at trying to get the sets more. Sure. It's only because he's stacked a lot with gear and whatnot, and he has his skins. He's got a 25 skin and a 20 skin. So this is just to basically to buff his proc as much as I can, and the proc will do anywhere from like 800k to almost, I think, 1.7 or 1.6 mil, maybe a little bit more, depending upon the right attack power buff. I think the highest I've seen him do is like 300 or 400 procs times 4, so that's 300 times 4. That's 1.2, and then 400 times 4 I think is 1.6. So yeah, I think the highest is on 1.6 or something like that. The procs kind of hit weird every once. Sometimes it'll be like the full number, but if it's like a whole bunch of magic and procs and shit going off, it'll do it in like splits of like 4 or 3 or whatever, however it does it. It's kind of hard to to observe and try to figure out how much damage it's doing sometimes, because you got so many procs and other bullshit that's going on. So, but yeah, he's not too bad, especially when he's both of them together. And Merlin, they're doing for like 3 mil a pop. So he was doing like 3.5, and then Jaeon would come in and do like 2.5 or 3 mil with the Spirit Echo proc. So that's essentially one and the same, because he's doing like probably like 1.6, so that's 4 hits of 2.5 or 3 mil, plus the extra 1.5, 1.6, whatever. So it's not too bad. Either way, it's balancing out in some sort of way. It's not bad. Just not silencing. I like Lich's silence. That's the main reason why I was using him as the main hitter. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up switching them, where Lich is in the third slot, so he's getting extra tank power. I don't know, we'll see. I might just keep it the way it is and then just switch this over to Lich, because Lich will hit more often, but Jaeon will proc heavier with the first hit. The other problem I have with Lich is that his multi-hit's not enough. You get into a fight and his multi-hit's like barely 40 or something like that, whereas Jaeon's is like up to like 60 or 80 or some shit. So that doesn't help. And I'm restricted to a form like... Actually, I don't even have Hippo, so it's actually probably lower. So it's just restricted to a form like this. Like that, actually. Or sometimes like this, if I want to focus on Lich. So... it's a weird build, because I'm not using range at all, so... I'm not using Shinhong, so I'm not relying on the main, so I'm relying on the Mercs instead. If I was relying on the main, it would probably be something like... it would still keep him. I'd probably still have to keep... no, I'd probably do something like... it'd be weird, though. Probably have to be something like this, maybe. I don't know, because it'd have to use the Holy Guard, but I don't like using, or not Holy Guard, but whatever her thing is. I don't like using Holy Guards, I like using AP. And you have to work it right. I don't know. I'll probably include Shinhong actually, so I don't know how the fuck I'd make that work. It'd be weird, and I'd have to rely on Ninetales mainly for damage, because she's the one that has all that multi-hit. She can damage like hell though. Had her in OT17, I had her doing like 1 mil per hit. Every once in a while like a 2 mil per hit. And with Shinhong, she'd be able to do 2 mil straight per hit and 4 mil per hit, I guess, 3 mil per hit. Yeah, I have Shinhong high level. It's just I like working off of melee more than I like working off of range. I know I can do it with range, I'm obsessed with doing melee instead. Mostly because I just hate that that melee doesn't get as good combat stuff, as good physical damage stuff, so I'm stubborn is mostly the reason. Stubborn and like stubborn to almost a childish point. So yeah. I'm gonna gain 20 auto battle and then I'm gonna get off because it's almost time to go to bed. But yeah, I'm basically working on collections now. It's like the main goal is to work on those three collections, weapon collections, which I'm like a third of the way for each of them. It's not too bad. The hardest will be getting the fist for Pegasus and Dark Pegasus. Yeah, Shinhong I think is 175. No, I think she's either in Legion Storage or she's in Home. I think she's in the Home. But yeah, she'd obviously be pretty good to use with that build. It's just trying to balance who the fuck, because Warlord's good because he has Demoralize, so it like balances out. And I would need more Warlord anyways in that fight because he's the other side of the debuff. Like there's a reason why I use Warlord so much in the Merlin fights because of that debuff. Adds an extra like a third more damage or fourth more damage, so it helps, especially when you have no defense ignore, so it's necessary. And it helps that he has the Blooming Sword now, so that gives it even the 50% buff or whatever. So I am not using the right fucking mounts. I was using the wrong fucking mount. But yeah, weapon collection. Give that some more time. Do need to be patient with a few of them because I mean obviously it's going to be expensive to get all 3 sets within a decent amount of time. Altogether the sets are probably going to cost 2 to 3 trill. So I think it's already cost me like 400, 500 bill or so altogether, which is not too bad because I got 2 plus 10 Twilights for less than 130 or 120 bill each, so that's already good. I think I got the gun for actually 100 and the fist for like 120 or 130. I think it was 130 actually, which is not bad. Right before prices picked back up on Twilight. Alright, I'm getting off. It's time to go to bed. Set this into auto battle, and then I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around.